Hi quilters, it's Margarita again, and this video is not necessarily about quilting unless you're a hand quilter, in which case you might find some of these tips useful. If you have other hobbies like beading or scrapbooking or anything like that, you might also find this useful. A lot of people know me on YouTube because of my cheap sewing and quilting table, which is pretty cheap. So here is the cheap organizer video, and this is not something I made up on my own. My friend Judy Wiedemeyer showed me hers, and I just went nuts. I said, Judy, do you know how many people would love to see this? I can't talk her into being on video. I tried. Seriously, I tried. She's like not interested. So here is a link to her blog because she's fantastically creative. And we get some great ideas from each other. Do you remember those busty cups, the coffee cups with the shape? That was one that she and I were tossing ideas around and came up with. We had a lot of fun with that. So what is this? What is the organizer? It's small. Okay, here's one. This one's going to be for my friend Penny. She's into beading. The one for Penny has a carry handle too. Now, you're not making the coverings, okay? You're going to a secondhand shop. All right, here's one I just picked up not that long ago. $2.50. This is like the best in the world. You get these little organizer things. This originally, I guess, was somebody's day runner planner or something or other. Oh, we don't need that part anymore, so it's going to come out. And we're just going to use the canvas part and make our own organizer. This part, somebody can have a little notebook now. Here's another one I picked up. This was $1.50. So, and what I'm looking for when I'm searching these out at the secondhand shop is the zipper. Okay, love the zipper part. And this is just based on what Judy had. It has the zipper, and it's kind of a canvasy Cordura type material on the exterior. And then this is the part that's important for what you'll see. What we do with it, what Judy did, and she showed me how to do it, is that it should have some type of a backing on it, like a spine, almost like a book. Now, Judy's, believe it or not, is, she got hers, it's a book cover made with tapestry. So let's show you how we make that. Let me show you the interior. Okay, it's really just these zipper baggies. See that? And they are stitched into the organizer. And you can see the rows of stitching on the back here. So I know that when I show this to my friend Penny, with all of her beading projects, she is gonna love it. So, and no worries, she never watches my videos. All right, I'll get you the supply list. Here's the biggie. The ones with the fake zipper thingy on the top, okay? So much easier to deal with than the trying to peel apart type stuff. Just zip and unzip. Works very, very well. Now, I really do think, even though it's a secondhand item, that the people who are going to receive these are really going to like them a lot. I hope you like yours too. Let's go make one. Okay, a couple of things to think about. First is how many bags you want to use, and then is how well they're going to fit inside the framework of your little carrier. Now these are way too big to fit. If I sewed them down on the bottom, they'd be sticking out on the corners here. So I'm going to actually sew them down about, oh, like that. So somewhere down, taking off about 2 inches off of the bottom. That's actually going to make things a lot easier for me, because I'll show you a little trick. Sewing these bags underneath your sewing foot and keeping them straight while you're trying to sew, they're just so slippery that it can be difficult to do. I'm going to put 12 in Penny's bag, and I'm going to sew them in probably in groups of 3. And what I'll do is have this one just a little bit shorter, so you can actually see the outline behind the purple one, is the blue one. So it'll be just a little bit shorter, and then I'll have another blue one on this side. So they'll line up just like so. All right, and that'll give her, it'll be easier for her to open and close them, and they'll lay a little bit flatter than if all the ends were evenly lined up. Now you do this any way you want to for yours, okay? So that's just my plan. Now to make it easy to sew, I'm gonna staple the ends of them. I trade tape. It didn't work so great, so now I'm working with staples. I think that's going to work really well because this part is going to end up being cut off anyway. Once I sew through this, I'm going to come back and trim all the excess off. And it can be hard too to try and get your foot inside this area, so we're just going to bend this thing outward and make everything in the middle flat. We don't really care how bunched up this gets as long as it's out of the way and we can sew flat right along here. Okay, I'm ready to start sewing. I changed bobbin threads and put a nice hot pink in so that it matches with the fabric on the outside of the organizer. And I brought the bobbin thread up to the top. That's in another video, and if you haven't seen that or that's not your habit, I really hope that you'll take a good look at that video. It can say that practice of bringing your bobbin thread up can save you a lot of hassle. So take a couple of stitches, and then I'm going to back stitch and then come forward. And I've put more pressure on my presser foot to help move this along, and I've also increased my stitch length just a little bit. My organizer has a little bit of padding in this area that I'm sewing through, and so that's adding just a little bit of bulk. Now here's the corner, and it's going to take just a little bit of lifting and holding things out of the way to get all the way to the end, and again just a little back stitch to secure that. Okay, and there we go. These are just a little bit lower in the back, and that's how I wanted it. Now the next ones that I sew in are going to come up a little bit higher so that all the zippers don't lay down exactly flat on each other. They kind of do a little bit of a stair step. And I'm going to trim this excess out right now, and that'll take the staples out. And this is 3. I've got 3 in, and I've got 9 more to go. So there you go. Make yourself and your friends a couple of these great little organizers. I swear, I'm not kidding here. Every time I look at a little bag, I all of a sudden start thinking, oh, I could make that into an organizer. I think this one's going to be for my granddaughter. These things, they're just so, I'm hooked. I don't know how else to say it. I've made several. I've bought more cases. I'm going to make more. And I think I'm just going to make a chain of videos. You know, here, we'll do this fun little thing that people on YouTube do. Put a link up here, and that'll go to the next video. And you can follow along as I make this one and however many others I'm going to make. Hey, if you make one too, post a video response. Show us what you've made and tell us how you made it and what your inspiration was, and I'll link to it too, okay? I think this could be a whole lot of fun. Let's do it.